Good afternoon, everyone. This is Tony from her Homestead Skills, and as you could see from some of my pictures there, I made another batch of chicken stock for Mark yesterday, and this morning I made another batch of yogurt for me. So it appears as though we've gotten on that routine, I guess, that I eat quite a bit of yogurt and he drinks his pint of chicken stock every morning. Well, the cold has set in. It's actually let up a little bit today. I think the next few days are going to warm up just a little bit. But considering it's mid to late October, it's not going to get any better for quite a while. We may have spells here and there where it warms up and gets cold and warms up and gets cold, but we're headed for the cold season. Winter is coming, and there's no doubt about that at this point, unfortunately. So yes, back into a routine. I do have to get out and try to find some sort of flower pot. I may just get one of those long ones and just put all my snake plants all lined up one against the other. I mean, they're very small. They'll probably take a while to grow to any degree, so I may just try to put them in one or two large, long pots and look after them that way over the winter, and then probably pot them up in more individual pots when they start to develop. I mean, they've all got roots, but that doesn't mean they're going to grow shoots for quite a while yet. But yeah, it amazes me how quickly or how easily they rooted in water. So, and especially with little to minimal care. I mean, literally. I think I just changed the water a few times and added nothing else. And yes, I did let the plants heal, the cuts heal. I let it dry. I let the cuts heal before I immerse them in water. So, I mean, that's probably necessary to prevent them from rotting. But they're doing awesome. So yes, I do have to do something about that. So yes, I couldn't sleep yesterday, so I did end up watching the charity function that both people vying for the presidency of the United States were invited to, and to make jokes and gentle barbs against each other. And yeah, there were some zingers there, I must admit, all the way around, but both from the initial person who introduced Donald Trump, and then Donald Trump himself had his own zingers, as did Kamala Harris by video. So yeah, it was an interesting event, interesting evening, and yeah, we'll see what comes of that and everything else. Your election is close at hand, only a few weeks away, and it looks like Canada's some interesting things are happening here as well. Quite the surprise yesterday when I heard that quite a number of our Liberal MPs are asking for Trudeau to resign. I mean, these are his own party members and his own supporters, and I mentioned that to Mark, and he says, yeah, not only that, but there's 4 of them that have decided that they will not run next time. So it looks like the Canadian Liberal Party is collapsing as well. Whether they can last until they have to go to election in the end of 2025 is the question right now. So we may see an election fairly quickly here as well. I mean, if he does resign, is the individual who would step in his place going to try to, you know, at least improve their situation before they have to go to election? That would be quite likely. But of course, you have to get Trudeau to resign first, and that might be a little bit of a difficult thing to do, in spite of the fact that he's losing support left, right, and center. So, yeah, the NDP who have propped him up have pulled away, and the Bloc Party that is that represents strictly only Quebec have given him an ultimatum. I think by the end of October he has to concede to something, and not likely that he will. But if he does, that means, yes, I know one of the things that he wanted was for seniors to get a larger chunk of pension. Now, that would certainly benefit me a little bit, but whatever. You can't keep spending money. You really can't keep spending money, so we'll see what they do. And yeah, Mark said it's getting to the point where it might be interesting enough to start watching Canadian politics now, and I agree with him. So when you Americans get your politics done and out of the way, well, I think yours are always very interesting anyway, and even no matter who wins in November, it's going to be wild until January for sure. But yeah, hopefully there won't be any more attempts on anybody's life. But we'll see what happens there, and yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on what's going on in Canada now, because yes, it's definitely getting a little more interesting. Interest rates should be going down here fairly soon. I think that next week they'll be looking at another rate drop, and I hear it could be even as much as 50 basis points, but likely only 25. But still, that would have been, what, the third, fourth drop? So it's coming down. I mean, the economy, prices are too high. Prices are too high, and the houses are not moving. They're not selling. Mind you, prices of houses are way too high, but I guess they're trying to stimulate the economy again by dropping interest rates. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah, so interesting times. I know that a lot of folks in the U.S. are very concerned about their country. We are here in Canada as well. And I suspect that there is, as I told one poster, that there is transition worldwide these days. I mean, it isn't just a North American phenomena or a Western phenomena. The whole world seems to be in a transition, and it's going through a lot of heartache because of it. You know, when there's change, there's always chaos, but hopefully something good comes out of it in the end. So keep your spirits up, keep prepping. God, Lord knows how bad things are going to get before they get better. I mean, I am a firm believer that things will get better. It's just when and how long will it take. So before that time, you should still make sure that you do whatever you can to protect your own, whether it's getting food, water, medicine, ammo, whatever it is that you need to be safe, be secure, hopefully keep a roof over your head. I mean, nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. We have to pray to God that He will look after us and supply all our needs, because that is the only one that we can depend on 100%. We can do as much as what we can for ourselves, but in the long run, God provides. So anyway, this is Tony from Her Homestead Skills. Just a short video today to say hello and hope everyone is doing well, and keep your spirits up. Keep voting. We'll be there soon. I know we will. So yeah, interesting times, interesting times. Have a great day. Bye for now.